so scared that she runs away. The trio keeps going and secretly meets with a group of aliens that want to join the humans too. Since they don't have any supplies to offer, they share some intel. The protectors of the alien elders known as Kali are coming. There's also talk about something called rainfall. Afterward they return to the Resistance headquarters located in the Sydney Underground. Matt brings the helmet and Gary wants to inspect it closely, but Matt only gives it to him after some mocking. A meeting is held to discuss the situation and they learn the armies in Europe and USA aren't doing well, even their nuclear weapons have failed. Since they'll lose Sydney soon, Commander Hayes thinks they should evacuate. Abraham complains, pointing out that they still find civilians in need of rescue. However, Hayes explains it's become rare to find survivors nowadays and they can't risk losing their armies for one or two lost people, so Abraham agrees to evacuate. Then Amelia shares that for the past few weeks, several sources have mentioned an event called rainfall, which has been confirmed by the data Matt brought from the main computer. In fact, it's the only human word in it. Captain Wessex remembers that rainfall was the code name for Pine Gap, an American base in Central Australia that has stories similar to Area 51. Gary explains the helmet belongs to the Kali, an elite warrior force that protects the alien elders. They rarely take part in wars, so if they are here, then aliens must be planning something big. Ignoring Hayes' protests, Abraham sends Matt and Gary to investigate. Since Pine Gap is in the middle of the desert, Gary convinces Matt to ride some alien animals called Vox, which will be hidden in a van until they find an opening on the road. At the same time the evacuation starts. All the civilians are put in any available vehicle with armed soldiers for protection, and the pilots leave in the jets for extra backup. As soon as they open the gates, the aliens open fire with their aircraft and the civilians panic inside the buses. The jets fight back as soon as possible, bringing down many enemies but also losing some allies in the process. The soldiers in the cars also open fire, shooting down alien aircraft that crash against the abandoned buildings. In the van with the Voxes, Gary and Matt are also firing at the aliens, but they're surprised when they discover that Amelia's brother Marcus has sneaked into the van. Matt wants him gone, but Gary says they could do with